What's up guys, and welcome to Maso Hendo Plays. Today we have another re-upload of a video game I played on my previous channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. While I'm still working on moving my backlog of videos over to this one, I will continue to upload current Let's Plays on that channel. I also do reviews of TV shows and movies on that channel, and if you want to see me talk soccer, you can check out my other channel, Blues and Stripes. But to try to get caught up as quickly as possible, I'll be uploading 2 videos per day until we get caught up to the present series that I'm on. But with all that being said, let's get to the video.
Good morning.
Mitsuru. Yamagishi and Moriyama are recovering nicely. They'll be released from the hospital in the next few days.
That's good to hear. What'll happen now? That's good to hear. Good for them.
Precisely.
Yes, it is. We'll need to invite Yamagishi to the dorm and explain what happened. Considering that power of hers, we'll definitely use her help.
Indeed. That way you can get into the fray, Mitsuru, and start fighting yourself. Class has ended. Woo! What you got, pubescent student? Checked out all the new first-year girls. They're all pretty cute, but the glasses girl in student council is especially cute, don't you think? Chihiro? Yeah, she's pretty good. Yukari?
Seems like Yamagishi-san is still asleep. I can't help but worry about her.
I know what you mean. It looks like Kaz, Kenji, and Chihiro are all available, but before we do that, we'll also talk to Stylish Student.
Hey, I saw this girl last time in front of the station. She was wearing a white frilly dress. It was like a white goth. Isn't it getting hot to be wearing those kinds of clothes? She must be seriously devoted to her look. There's no way I could pull that off in this kind of weather.
Good to know. Alright, now we'll go into the nurse's office because we should be tired. Enter. Is he gonna say all the same stuff? Yep. Drink it. Drink. And more courage. Sweet. Alright, we're at Paolonia Mall now because we've got to get some personas on us. Talk first to the skilled reporter.
Another victim of those mysterious incidents was found at Gekkokan High. Since the victim was at the front gate, that must be the scene of the crime. If the victim was attacked somewhere else, they'd have to be carried to the front gate. But why would the culprit do such a thing? Reasoning doesn't add up. Anyway, there's a high probability that Gekkokan itself is involved in all of this somehow.
Well, you certainly are skilled as a reporter. Cheerful old man. I know this guy from when I was your age. He's a grave digger. He told me when you die, I'll dig you a fine big grave. It was nice of him. Good friends are a blessing. They really are. That was sweet. Hello, Elizabeth. Ask Elizabeth out.
A shame.
Oh. Okay. I just wasn't sure since it was giving me the option, but I guess not. Let's go get ourselves a chariot persona. Alright, so Zuchutin is the next chariot persona that I have to level up.
Very well. It's
We'll get him. While I'm here, I might as well get a couple of the other ones that I need. So I know I need strength for Yugo, so I'll go ahead and get Rakshasa. I'll also go ahead and pick up
This persona.
Inugami. It's the only hanged persona that I have, but in case I hang out with Maiko, and then I'll get Bareth for Hierophant
So you'll may it be your inner strength.
for the next time I hang out with Bunkichi and
Very well.
Mitsuko, I think. Now that I'm here, let's step into the police station and sell all of our valuables. Ooh, 111,000. Hell yes.
It's a deal.
While I'm here, I'll also sell the poison arrow bow and the bastard sword, since I don't need those anymore.
Sure. All right.
And then I'm pretty sure I don't need any of these armors anymore either,
Sure. Sure. All right.
as well as these footwear.
Sure. All right. I'll take that.
And that's all he had to sell. Now we gotta hang out with Kaz again. Feel like I can grow closer, so let's do it. Awesome. Can't get psyched up without you there, you feel me? I've been slowing down lately, so I gotta go twice as hard now. It's not good for him though.
What is it? And what's with this scary look?
What do you think you're doing?
Just practicing?
Well, that's enough practice for you. Get your butt to the nurse's office. The rest of you, get back to it.
The nurse's office?
Miyamoto, did something happen?
Poor guy.
Knew it. He's such a bad liar. You can totally tell he's going easy on one knee. I know you have something to do with this. Sorry, but you're coming too.
Fine. Head to the nurse's office with Yuko.
I just had a call with your mom about your knee.
You're throwing caution to the wind, young man.
That blabbermouth.
I want you to stop before things get any worse. You got that?
Please don't do this to me. I need to practice.
I heard, Kaz.
Yuko! And you too?
Take some time off, Kaz. Practice can wait till you're all better.
I can't! I don't have time!
Huh? What's the rush? Why do you do these things to yourself?
You've been hanging around with Miyamoto lately, right? You must know what's going on.
I don't know anything. I don't know. I mean, I could lie for him or I could just not say anything. I'm gonna say I don't know anything.
Stop. Stop. I don't want you to lie for me.
Maybe staying silent would have been
I don't
better.
want you to get dragged into this. So I'll come clean.
Miyamoto's trying to protect me. I feel like we're becoming closer. And low late.
So, the truth is... And that's the gist of it. So I need to practice. I have to win. Or else...
I know how you feel, Miyamoto, but
It all depends on me if my nephew ever walks again.
So that's what's going on.
I don't mind if he competes in the regionals. It's just the individual competition, so we don't have to worry about him bringing us down.
hey, what happened to practice?
We were worried about Miyamoto.
Guys,
So you got friends, man.
I'll let you keep training for now. We'll see how things go. But if I tell you to stop, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to listen, and I want you to go home today. Your mother will be upset with me if I let you stay.
sorry, Coach. Everyone, I
think we're done here. The rest of you, back to training.
I finished training with everyone and went back to the door. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that again, though. And get any musical notes from that.
Oh, well,
Okay, so we'll try and see if staying silent is actually the better option. Well, it's not 3, but at least 1.
Wait. He has nothing to do with this. I don't want you to get...
Okay, and the rest is the same.
oh, welcome back.
Kirija-senpai and Sanada-senpai went to the hospital to pay Yamagishi-san a visit. I wonder if she's alright. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Hey, so...
I bet Kirija-senpai and Sanada-senpai are trying to convince Yamagishi-san to join our team. That worries me.
It'll be okay, Yukari. Don't worry so much.
Kirija-senpai and Sanada-san are both at the hospital checking up on Yamagishi. That means no Tartars tonight. Guess we'll gotta find something random to do to kill some time.
True. Mandragora. Want to let it all out. Chagall. We'll go into Wild Duck Burger again. And looks like we can do the Big Eater Challenge again. So let's do it. 2 more for courage.
Hey, so...
Hey, I was thinking, do you think Kirija-senpai saved Yamagishi-san because it was the right thing to do? Or was it just because she's a Persona user and we need her?
She has good intentions, you're overthinking it. She has good intentions. Guarantee it.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess it's really up to Yamagishi-san whether or not she joins us. Sorry to bring this up out of the blue. Yeah, you worry too much, Yukari. Really do. Last time.
Next topic.
Are we up to the Kamakura era yet? I guess not. Oh man, we haven't even reached the Nara era. Well, let's just power through it real quick. First, the Taika reforms. They happened in the year 645. Just remember that and we can move on. Huh? What were they about? Oh, nothing major really. Later on in 710, there was a Haijo Kyo. Okay, that wraps up the Nara era. Feeling sleepy. Close my eyes for a few minutes. I'm gonna stay awake because I definitely want some more knowledge. What? You actually want more? Okay, here's a question for you then. What's the name of the anthology consisting of 4,500 poems, give or take, leading up to the Nara era? You know what? I don't feel like picking on anyone today, so I'll just tell you, it's the Manyoshu. We're supposed to cover the Koken Wakashu too, but I don't really care. Ask Mr. Ikoda if you want. I don't care about any of this. I just want to get to the Sengoku era. I can hear it calling for me. Force myself to stay awake and listen to lecture. And knowledge is mine. Still 3. Damn it. I must get to the top level of academics. Class has ended. What have we got today, ladies and gentlemen? We've got Yuko, we've got Hidetoshi, we've got Bunkichi. Hidetoshi, it's time to finish your social link. Here he is waiting for me too.
Good timing.
I've been waiting for you, Hendo-kun. You're planning to attend today's meeting. I could use your help with something. Feel as if we can go closer. Spend some time.
Thanks.
Excellent. I owe you for this. I'd like to do a little presentation to help raise awareness on the student council. I'll do most of the talking, so if you wouldn't mind supporting me.
Which is what I believe to be the proper way to wear one's uniform. Please keep these things in consideration. I'm not saying everyone should follow this to the letter, so we'll leave it to the discretion of the individual.
Holy crap! Did that just come out of his mouth?
He's learning.
I think this is the first time he's cared about anyone else's opinions.
Well, at least he's trying.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
He's no longer
So,
an asshole.
How did I do?
So proud of
What
him.
did everyone think?
Not too shabby. You were great. You were great, Hidetoshi, for the first time.
Thanks. Hearing that takes a huge weight off my shoulders. I may have painted a selfish, arrogant portrait of myself to everyone, so I'll have to win back their trust. Here, look at this. One of the guys fessed up about the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom. It took a lot of persuasion, but he promised me he'll never smoke again. This lighter is proof of that. I earned his trust by showing compassion for others, just like you taught me.
Hidetoshi, there's nothing in your hand, dude. You're just holding out your hand with nothing in it, man. Are you going crazy? Have you been smoking some stuff that I need to know about, Hidetoshi?
That's why you should be the one to have it.
He's giving me a lighter. Oh, thanks. Just light up a cigarette and start smoking right in front of him. I'll cherish it. I guess I'll take it. I'll cherish it.
Thanks.
Cheap lighter.
I've spent my whole life looking down on others. Such baseless bravado. But you taught me an important lesson. Something I'll carry with me forever. I don't think I'll ever be anything like you, though.
Odagiri seems embarrassed. Feel an unbreakable bond with Odagiri. We've maxed out a social link! Huzzah!
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
Woo!
The innermost power of the Emperor Arcana hath been set free.
Be free!
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Emperor within thyself.
Yeah. Got a quick question. Why do they read these little things, at the beginning and end? Why does it sound like William Shatner? I mean, obviously it's a woman's voice, but why is it gonna be? The power of the Emperor Persona, or Arcana, has been set free. We now bestow upon thee. The ultimate form of the... It's like, why are you taking such long pauses? Maxed. Unbreakable link. Oh, that actually just reminded me. I should have been reminded whenever I got my last trophy. I did get 2 trophies. So one of them was for... I got so many major arcana cards. I think it was 10 total, maybe. It was when I got all 3 major arcana cards going up whenever I was in between recording sessions. That was one, and then whenever Jack Frost gave me the item he was holding, that was another one. So thankfully the PlayStation 5 does record the little clips of me getting it, so I'll just throw in a little clip of it here of that happening. But now confused Odin. I
told you about the
forgot to read that.
Writer. That man. He's my father. I see now that sincerity is important, and I'm proud of myself for understanding that. I also realized what an amazing man my father is. It's about time to go. Say, do you want to stop by somewhere before we head home? Now that I think about it, we've never hung out outside of school before.
Now we're actually becoming friends. Walked home with Odagiri, who was in a great mood. It's a box! And we get perfume and 2 health supplements.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Kiryu-senpai and Sanada-san are both visiting Yamagishi today, too, so that leaves us on standby at the dorm. Wonder she'll come home soon. Fuka-chan.
Hey, listen.
She hasn't agreed to join, though, right? Hope she's not being pressured by them or anything. Again, Yukari, worrying way too much. So, the Soma indeed does restore everybody's HP and SP. The health supplement, 50 HP to 1 ally. That's not bad, I guess. Yukari?
Hey, so...
I hope Kiryu-senpai and Sanada-senpai aren't pressuring her to join us if she doesn't want to. Sometimes it feels like they do anything to achieve our goal, you know? I think you're projecting.
Hell yeah.
Finally, a new addition to this dorm. Oh man, I'm so stoked. Maybe I should clean my room. Why, she'll never see it. Oh! I realized it might be a good idea to start playing games here. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Raise my academics. Although, to be fair, it's actually cheaper to buy the salmon thing. I don't know if it was available tonight, but we'll play this. And yeah, may not be actually the best idea to level up here for stuff, because it does cost more. Thursday. Oh, who's texting me now? Message from Sanada. Yamagishi is being released from the hospital today. We all need to talk to her together. Come to the command room once you get back to the dorm. Understood? But before we go do that, we've got Chihiro, we've got Kenji. So yeah, Kaz is not ready yet for the next level, I'm guessing. Yep. With that in mind, we will go hang out with Chihiro today.
Oh, Hina-san, how have things been? Actually, I'd like to ask you a favor if you have time today.
All right. Chihiro?
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. It's kind of embarrassing, but will you help me with my homework? It's math, to be specific. Let's talk about it more at the library.
A treasurer who's not even good at math. Doesn't that sound pathetic? I never even wanted this job. Someone else entered me into the running. I didn't think I would actually get elected, though.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, but I don't regret joining the student council or anything. If I hadn't joined, then I wouldn't have met such kind people, like you or the president.
Oh, you think I'm kind?
Shut up. You're distracting us.
I will punch you in the face.
I'm sorry.
If you're gonna flirt with each other, go do it outside.
Also, the fact, I mean, I know this isn't the same student that talks in the morning, like the loud student, but the fact that literally this girl has the voice that I give to the loud girl that talks is hilarious to me. Like, exactly the same. Oh my god.
I'm so tired of this. Can't even pick up my pencil anymore.
Shut up, lazy student.
If you give me a kiss, maybe I can study for another 30 minutes.
What are you going on about now? Come on, you gotta take this seriously. Don't you want us to go to the same college?
Just give me a kiss, please.
All right, fine.
They're really gonna kiss? Do they not know where they are?
They have no shame. Look at a kiss. Where do they go? Well, if they have to leave, I don't know. Maybe it's stricter in the school there, like any sort of PDA, but typically you don't get up and go behind a, I'm guessing, bookshelf or something. I don't know what to say. I guess they have no shame.
That's right. I agree.
I don't know if that was the best one or not, but
It's a place of learning, and they're still just kids. So I say this, as a member of the student council, that kind of inappropriate behavior should not be tolerated at school.
absolutely.
We should notify the student council president right away and discuss this at our next meeting.
I agree. That's kind of extreme. You don't like kissing? Oh God, I feel like I should agree with her, but I don't know. I'll try. That's kind of extreme because she is overreacting a little bit here. I want to be honest with her. Kind of extreme.
What do you mean by that? You really don't think it's a big deal? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be raising my voice in the library.
Maybe I should have just agreed with her.
I don't mind if I get in trouble, but I don't want you to get criticized too.
I can tell Chihiro's concerned about me. Like our relationship has grown. Woo! Break up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for that one. I'll try. I agree.
Oh, I didn't notice the time. I think I'm going to be stuck here for a while, so you don't need to wait for me.
Parted ways with Chihiro, then headed back to the dorm. I just realized I'm gonna have to sit through a cutscene again before I go rewind.
So, you're Fukuyama Gishi-kun, right?
Yes.
Relax, there's no need to be nervous. Go on and have a seat.
Okay.
I just want to quickly mention that everyone did an excellent job uncovering the truth. And one other thing to report. I've heard that all 3 girls have regained consciousness.
Woo!
That's great news.
From what I understand, they each came to the school around midnight and waited for the security guard to leave. Then, once the dark hour began, they were attacked by shadows near the gate. Because of the situation's similarities to an old ghost story, rumors naturally spread quickly.
I knew right from the beginning that it wasn't a ghost.
It's all my fault.
What? Where'd you get that from? You were the victim in all this.
But all of those rumors started because I was absent for so long.
Yeah, because they locked you in the gym.
That's totally not your fault.
I don't think we could have won that fight if you hadn't been there. You saved our lives. That's not something just anyone could have done. Take pride in that. You have a special power that you can use to help others.
A special power?
We call it Persona, and right now our group absolutely needs your abilities. Can we count on you to help us?
Are you asking me to join you?
That's right.
Yuricho-senpai.
Only if you want to, we won't force you to. Only if you want to.
I think you'd make a good addition to the team, too.
Sanada-senpai.
You know we're not trying to pressure you. So if you need some time to think about it...
I'll do it. It would be my honor.
What? Are you sure? If you do join, you'll have to move into the dorm.
That's fine. I'd rather live here than at home anyway.
Thank you. We really appreciate this. We'll have the school talk to your parents to resolve any issues.
Okay. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Aren't we dragging her into this a bit fast?
So, I've been listening just a little bit more, because first of all, as someone who played Persona 3 Portable, I don't know how much they changed as far as the voiced lines from the original game to portable. However, unfortunately, the direction, I think, in Persona 3 was not great. Fuka was definitely the one that suffered the most. It's funny because actually Ikutsuki was also not great with his delivery, but the difference is that Ikutsuki was played by the same guy who voiced Igor. And I know Igor's voice actor is good. I've heard him be good in Persona 4. So to hear him be pretty off as Ikutsuki, I'm like, that's definitely direction. Fuka, I didn't know the voice actors as much, so I wasn't entirely sure. But she was definitely the one that suffered the most in that game because the lines were just not read convincingly. She was very monotone with her delivery. I've heard a joke that I won't say here because I don't want to spoil an upcoming character. It relates to that character. But this Fuka, and I mean, the guy playing Ikutsuki is also doing a good job too. Whoever's playing Fuka here, really good. I will say, based on what I'm hearing, if I had to take a guess, it sounds like the same voice actress that plays both Shiho in Persona 5 and Chiaki in Danganronpa 2. In fact, I'm going to look up some of the voice cast. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and also look up Yukari, Junpei, Akihiko, and Ikutsuki, because I've listened to their voices long enough, I don't recognize them. So I am curious to see if I know them from anything else. Alright, so Yukari's voice actress is Heather Gonzalez, which I don't recognize any of the other roles she's had. It's funny, she's actually going to be in Unicorn Overlord, which I do plan to play. I'm trying to decide if after I'm done with Persona 3 Reload, if I jump into Persona 5 Tactica, or if I jump into Unicorn Overlord. But it'll be interesting to hear her performance in that one. So Junpei is voiced by Zeno Robinson. He actually did voice somebody in Scarlet Nexus, which is a game I did play, but it's been quite a while, so I don't really remember all of the voice actors from it or how they sounded. I know a couple of them, but his character, Kaito, is not one that I remember very well, but had a lot of work. Alright, so Akihiko is Alejandro Saab, who is actually in Unicorn Overlord and another game that I plan to play, Eternites, but he is in one game that I do recognize that character. That is Jules from Final Fantasy VII Remake, the big buff dude that ran the gym at, what is the name of the city? At least one performance that I recognize, but his was a long list to scroll through. He's done quite a bit. So Fuka's voice actress is not the voice actress that does Chiaki and Shiho. However, it is a voice actress I recognize. It is actually Susie Young, who is the new voice of Yuffie in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. That's kind of cool. Also didn't realize she also voiced Warina in Raincode from the, I think that was the second episode in that game. She's really good, and so far with Fuka, she's doing a fantastic job. Okay, and Ikutsuki's voice actor I don't recognize. It's Jake Green, who the only credit that he has that I even recognize would be Olaf from Disney Dreamlight Valley, which I don't play, but my girlfriend does. So apparently he sounds enough like Josh Gad to voice that. Okay, it's something that I like to do only because I realized after playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, when I thought that Don Corneo was voiced possibly by Mark Hamill, and I found out it was Fred Tatasciore, and I had no idea who that was, and then I looked up his list of performances, and it made me go, holy crap, why do I not know this guy? That's kind of the point when I realized I really do need to be looking up these voice actors, because regular actors I think have it a little bit better since we see their face, we know what they look like, and so they're easier to recognize. Whereas voice actors and actresses, I mean, you can't even tell them by their voice because most of the time they're all really good at changing it up enough to sound like different people. You know, some do have there's a certain just uniqueness to their voice that even when they're playing a different character, you know, you could still tell it's them. I think there are very few that it's almost impossible to tell anytime they play it apart. But I feel like voice actors and actresses, though, they do need to get better recognition for what they do because it is difficult, you know, to not only sound like a different character, but also to sound believable while doing it. It's not easy. So I try my best to look up voice actors and actresses. I try to learn their names so that way if I do hear them in something else or if I see their name pop up again, it's one that I recognize. So that's, sorry to take a little bit of a detour on that, but it's something that I was curious about only because, you know, Fuka, thinking that I recognized her voice actors for a minute made me realize I needed to look these guys up because I had already taken my guesses, and none of them were correct outside of Mitsuru being Allegra Clark. And that's only because it's a voice that I've heard her do before. All right, now let's get back into it.
It's okay. Really.
One other topic I'd like to discuss is those special shadows. We had another encounter this month. While we still don't know where they're coming from, I do believe Sanada-kun is right. They seem to appear alongside the full moon. This, at least, will help us plan for the future.
So, the next full moon is showtime, huh?
So what's ironic about this is today I was actually watching The Blacklist Season 10 for my reviews. And I know if you haven't watched it, first of all, go watch it. It's a fantastic show. But there was a point where one of the characters was talking about the rule of 3, how it is one of the rules that is just almost always accurate because 3, most of the time, it's a pattern for people. Yeah, and it is very true. Like if something happens once or twice, oh, that's a little bit of a coincidence. But as soon as it happens the 3rd time, that's when people start going, maybe this isn't a coincidence. So it's just kind of ironic that it happened here too.
Knowing when to expect them is a big advantage for us. Now, on the day of the fight, we'll be ready to get in the ring.
Come on, Yukari. We figured out the pattern for when special shadows appear. Is this what the mysterious boy was trying to tell me? I should start paying attention to the moon's phases. You think? All right. I wonder if we can talk to Fuka now. Junpei? Dude, she's the exact opposite of Yucatan. Smart, kind, modest. Hey, Mesa, what you think of her? Not bad. I really don't care. Is that all you think about? Honestly, this seems more like an asshole answer than this one. Is that all you think about?
Wait, what?
Dude, you need to lighten up. Keep up the attitude and you'll be wasting your youth. Yeah, sure. Kutsuki? Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun left to walk Yamagishi-kun home. It's late after all. Still, today was a great day for us all. We've gained new power and learned more about shadows. We're entering the next phase of our battle. We can't just sit on our hands either. I'd say we could use a new trick up our sleeves. You know what, Ikutsuki? We just had a meeting. You didn't make a single joke. I'm so proud of you. I guess me tossing you off the roof taught you a lesson, didn't it? Good job.
I know she technically made the decision on her own, but it didn't seem like Yamagishi-san was really given much of a choice to me. I don't like this.
Again, Yukari, think you might be projecting a little bit. Alright, Wakatsu has the salmon thing. So let's eat here. Get this, or not the salmon, the seafood, whatever. Get some more academics. Oh, come on, level up already.
Morning.
Yukari.
Hey, Hendo-kun, what do you think of Yamagishi-san?
She's cute. She's very helpful. She's very helpful.
Huh?
That's all you have to say? I mean, yeah, her persona ability is pretty amazing, but doesn't it seem like she wasn't really given a chance in joining the team? Hope she'll be okay.
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Hey, did you hear?
Uh-oh.
Apparently, Mr. Akoda's in hot water.
Really? What'd he do?
I don't know, but I think it's serious. Sexual harassment, maybe?
Oh my goodness.
I can totally see that.
All these rumors. I don't miss high school for that reason.
Good morning.
Hey, look! It's the ghost girl!
Although, to be fair, people still start rumors now. There are some people that I don't talk to anymore because of rumors, and gotta say, it's something you think would just disappear at some point. Like, the older you get, the more mature you get, but some people still love to just spread rumors anyway, even if they don't even know if it's true. It's crazy that that happens.
Quiet, she can hear you.
Oh, Fuka, you're here.
Moriyama-san?
I heard you started living in the dorms.
Yes.
You're looking glum today, as usual. Well, if you got something on your mind, you can always talk to me. You could probably use a friend, huh?
Moriyama-san.
Come on, you don't gotta be so stiff. Just call me Natsuki.
Thank you.
Aw, look at that. Reconciliation, it's beautiful. What are we doing today, I wonder? Who's available? Kenji's available to go up. Kaz is not. Kichi is. You know what? First of all, we'll talk to everybody with new speech bubbles. So, indifferent student. Must suck to be a bully. You have to pretend to be nice so no one gets suspicious. If someone finds out, you'd have to be even nicer to them. No kidding. Kari?
Glad there won't be a full moon for a while, but still, can't help thinking about it.
Well, I checked out all the new first year girls. They're all pretty cute, but the glasses girl in the student council is especially cute, don't you think? You already said that. Junpei?
Ikoto was Fuka's homeroom teacher, right? I saw him just now. Man, he looked like his world was gonna end. Is this what Kirijo-senpai meant? She did tell him I'll make sure to deal with you later.
Don't mess with Mitsuru. But I believe it's time we can finally get started here in the home economics room. There's a sign posted by the fashion club. My academics level, I'm easily able to translate it. It says join the fashion club. Meetings are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can check out the club, but it might take a while. Should I spend my time here? Check it out.
Yata! Yes! This is my finest sewing work yet.
I'm to start this new social link. Foreign exchange student I met in the bookstore is busy sewing. I should say hi, better leave him alone. I should say hi.
Oh! Bonjour!
Mr. Dono.
I haven't seen you since the bookstore. You came. What a pleasant surprise. I am so happy to see you.
I will say I'm very glad that these interactions are voiced. Because, man, if I had to try to do a French accent right now, it's not good. I don't know why. Accents are generally hit or miss for me. Some of them I can do decently well. Some of them I'm just not that great with. But French, I don't know why. French has always been one for me that it just tends to blend into something else for some reason. I don't even know why. But anyways, what are you doing? You know my name? What are you doing?
I am training in the art of sewing. I am in this fashion club in order to own my sewing craft. Would you like to join me? It is Tenoshi. Very fun. If I may be so bold, would you sign up for my club?
You know what? I could learn how to sew. Probably. I'm just kidding. Real life Mason sucks at sewing. I've attempted, and I'm not good at it. I have a friend that knows how to, but I do not at all. Sure, I'll join. No thanks. Nah, I'll join.
Hondo? Really? Katajikanai. Many thanks. I am thrilled to have a new member. I am here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But it may be closed when we have exams. I have not made any good Tomodachi, friends, so it is very sabishi, very lonely. Maybe it is because I do not fit in. But now you are here. The divine fates have brought us together.
I ended up joining the fashion club. I've gotten to know Bebe, the foreign exchange student. And flip. I think that's Temperance, if I'm not mistaken. Pause.
Thou shalt have our blessings and thou choosest to create a persona.
Aha.
Temperance arcana.
Okay. Sweet.
Whoa! Look at the time. Well then, au revoir.
Au revoir.
That's right. I was wondering, what is the best way to say bye to a friend? As in, what is the most culturally accepted?
Just a simple see you later, a cool and chummy peace out, a stately until we meet again, a theatrical intense I'll be back. Oh, this is funny, but I end all of my videos with peace out. How can I not pick this one? Peace out.
I understand perfectly. Peace out.
That's phenomenal. I can't even believe that that's an option. Oh my god, I parted ways with baby and went back to the dorm. God, the irony on that is phenomenal. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I hear Fuka's moving into one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. But the girls put their foot down when I offered to help. Said us guys aren't allowed. Anyways, looks like she'll be coming here pretty early tomorrow. Exciting stuff, huh? Sure thing. What have you guys got to talk about now?
Hey.
Girls said no guys allowed. What if they need more help carrying the heavier stuff? Well, I guess they'll call for us if they really need the help. What is it? You're looking for Mitsuru and Takaba. They're on the 3rd floor. Sounds like they're getting Yamagishi's room ready, so I doubt we'd be of much use. Unless, like, find a cockroach or something. Yeah, I am the cockroach killer myself. Come inside my room, I will take you out. Here they are. Takaba.
The room must be covered in dust since no one has used it before. Please don't let there be any cockroaches.
Don't worry, that's why I'm here.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not being able to go to Tartarus multiple days in a row. Preparing for Yamagishi's move has taken longer than anticipated.
Never mind that.
In any case, this floor is reserved for the girls' rooms. Males are not permitted. Please return downstairs.
Fine. Guess I'll just go downstairs. Since you don't want me around anymore. I thought she would want my help, but she doesn't. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. Back at Wakatsu, because they have the seafood full course again. Please. Please! Ow! Dark hour time. Uh-oh.
You've prevailed yet again.
I knew it. Every time I wake up in here.
Do you remember what I said before?
Yes. Something about I'm gonna die or something.
About everything coming to an end?
Oh yeah, same thing.
Well, I recalled something else. I'm pretty sure the end is unavoidable.
Well, depends on what you mean by the end.
But it's kind of weird. It doesn't feel that inevitable right now, considering the vast potential inside you. Plus, it seems like your powers changed quite a bit.
Right?
Hey, if you don't mind, can I be your friend?
I don't know about this.
I'm really curious about you. What do you say?
Fine by me. Sure, what's your name? Yeah, whatever. Sure, what's your name?
Name? Oh, I see. I need a name.
That's right. Give me your
name.
name.
Is Pharaohs.
Pharaohs? Shouldn't you be living in Egypt or something? But I'm sorry, I've been hanging out with Ikutsuki too much.
I know we'll get along great.
I can feel the beginnings of a bond with the mysterious boy Pharaohs. Flip? Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what that one is. That's clearly the Lover's Arcana. Right? Because a skull means love. Something like that. Nah, it's very clearly the Death Arcana.
To create a persona of the Death Arcana.
Okay. So this seems like one that will just level up on its own. Woo!
Well, it's getting late, so I'm going now.
Alright, bye, mysterious boy. I mean, Pharaohs.
I can hardly wait until the next time we meet. Bye-bye.
Bye. Fades into the ether. And my guy is still completely unfazed.
Good morning.
Yamagishi will be living in the dorms with us starting today. From this point on, she'll be providing us with support in Tartarus at night. That means I can start joining battles again.
That's reassuring. Don't push yourself. Ah, that's reassuring.
Yes.
Yes, you can depend on me. Even if I'm a bit slow starting out, rest assured that I'll catch up to you all in no time.
Sweet.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, good. You're all here.
Hello,
I know
Mitsuru.
this is sudden, but the chairman will be coming by again this evening. I'd like everyone to gather at the usual place tonight.
God, he's gonna tell us more jokes, isn't he?
The other day. Something happened?
Apparently, he's prepared some special gifts for us. I know it'll be busy with Yamagishi moving into the dorm, but I'd appreciate it if you could all come by.
We all sit down. He pulls out a book. All right, my joke for all of you is to tell you more jokes. We all just immediately start crying.
Special? Does that mean we can expect something good?
I don't know. This is Ikutsuki-san we're talking about.
Exactly.
He's probably just gonna tell us some new joke he made up.
Yukari, you and I are on the same page. Exactly what I was thinking. Okay, we're done. No practice today for Yuko, Maiko. Unknown sender request. Oh!
Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I cannot help but want. And now the number of requests I have for you has increased. I would be incredibly pleased should you spare the time to fulfill them. Sincerely yours forevermore, Elizabeth.
Well, we'll go check that out then. And then I might go hang out with Yuko today. Maybe Maiko. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What you got, Elizabeth? First of all, some more Twilight fragments.
I'm looking forward to.
Now, about these requests.
Here are my requests.
Right. Because, yeah, now that I can unlock... I'm guessing I can unlock the new area in Tartarus. So I've got all of this stuff now. So first of all, Persona's level 23 or more. Already done that.
Most excellent.
Sugar key. Interesting. With the acquisition of the sugar key, you can now fuse King Frost, the Monarch of Snow. All right, we fused 20 personas. Twilight fragments, nice. And then gifted a bouquet of flowers. Ah, and I've got one.
Oh my,
Oh my, is this the bouquet of roses I asked for?
You have my thanks.
They're gorgeous. Thank you for this lovely gift, truly. I've heard that in the language of flowers, the meaning of the bouquet depends on how many stalks there are. So this bouquet means, I'll look more into the matter later. Please take this as your reward.
Female winter garb. Didn't we already? Oh no, we had the winter uniforms. This is just the garb. Interesting. So 35 persona fusions.
Await a report of success.
I want to look fashionable. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I've heard that all humans are greatly fixated on their appearance. Therefore, I'd like to try my hand at dressing up as well. If you don't mind terribly, could you bring me a fashion item that will suit me? I believe you could find something in a place where people often gather to mingle. I'll be looking forward to it.
I will await a report of success.
Don't know where that would be. Bring me a triangular sword.
For this request, I'll be changing it up and issuing it as a little quiz. Please bring me a triangular sword. Your hint, it was originally used for dueling. If you need help figuring it out, perhaps you ought to try asking one of your close friends. Sometimes it is most wise to ask others for assistance.
By all means.
Okay. Onamaru Kunitsuna? I think that's a sword for me. Probably get it from a chest.
I will await a report of success.
Third old document.
I will await a report of success.
Potent medicine.
Oh, yes.
I hear there exists a research lab called the Nurse's Office with the learning facility you attend. Experiments ranging from the scientific to the supernatural are conducted there all day and night for the sake of humanity's health. Apparently, aside from ordinary medicine, potentially lethal ones are also created there. That said, I would like you to negotiate with the master of the nurse's office and bring me that potent medicine.
By all means.
Okay, and then Jack Frost doll. Bring Elizabeth not one Jack Frost doll, but 3 of them.
Come to think of it.
I hear there are Jack Frost dolls in your world. I would like 1, no correction, 3 of those dolls, please. 1 for me to love, 1 to display, 1 to promote his adorableness.
By all means.
Alright, and that's it. So, for the fashionable, I don't know where to go for that. Somewhere where people meet. Off the top of my head, I can't think of it. Maybe the home economics room? Not sure. The triangular sword. That one I'm just gonna have to talk to my party members and see if I can figure that one out. Let's try to get a Jack Frost doll. Play until I win a prize. Hey, there's one. Play until I win a prize. Wow. Oh, 600. Got it. So that one took 3 tries. That's really nice. And one more. This one's gonna be like 200,000 yen. Oh, 1,000. Damn. All right, Elizabeth. I've got your Jack Frost dolls.
Good day.
That physical manifestation of Jack Frost. Yes, no doubt, it is a Jack Frost doll. I am greatly fond of Jack Frost. May I touch it?
Marvelous.
Oh my, so soft. To be honest, I was conflicted over what sort of Jack Frost request to make. I also considered asking you to nurture him until he reaches level 99, but I'm glad I chose to make this request in the end since I've gotten such a cute doll out of it.
I'm looking forward to it.
That said, I would still love to see Jack Frost at his strongest one day. Please take this as your reward.
3 more Twilight Fragments. Pretty cool. Alright, Yuko, it's time for us to hang out.
There's no practice today, so it's the perfect time to relax. If you're leaving, want to hang out?
Seems Yuko wants to walk home together. Feels if we can grow closer thanks to the Strength Persona Rakshasa. Let's do it.
Cool. Where should we go then? Should we get something to eat? Or maybe do some karaoke? Let's decide on the way out.
There was this one time I left some tissues in the pocket of my running pants, and then I washed it without realizing. Oh boy, did that make a mess. Oh, can you hang on a sec while I put my shoes on? Not again.
What?
It's the same stupid prank every time. Talk about unoriginal.
Who's pranking you? He's a gum on Yuko's locker.
At least my shoes are safe. Going that far would have been crossing the line.
Does this happen often? Do you know who did it? I'm gonna ask if it happens often.
After the first few times, I stopped counting. I was pissed off at first, but eventually I just got used to it. Getting worked up about this would just tire me out. It's not worth it. But if I catch her in the act, I am fully prepared to grab her and teach her a lesson. That was a joke, okay? I'm a nice girl, really. Come on, let's go. So I figured this might be a good time to update our team uniform. What do you think of switching to running tights? They say it reduces wind resistance.
Hey, look over there. It's Nishiwaki-san. Is that your new boyfriend? On to the next one already, I see. Impressive, Nishiwaki-san.
I swear that voice sounds so familiar.
We're not dating. He's just a friend from the team.
Come on. No need to act all polite in front of him. Just tell it how it is. I'm surprised you could even get such a handsome guy. Maybe I should become a team manager too.
Hang on, I know this. That's Makoto from Persona 5, isn't it? What's her voice actress's name? Chirami Lee? Is that her? It sounds very similar, so I can't tell for sure, but it's possible.
You've got it all wrong, as usual.
Don't do it. You'll just be running around after everyone all day. And it's not very attractive for a girl to be so muscular, you know?
God, she sounds familiar too. That one I'm not as sure about.
Not so loud. Her boyfriend's like right here. I kind of feel bad for her.
That's really what you want to do. I won't stop you. But you're better off looking for a boyfriend elsewhere. A manager is a busy job. You won't have time to go around sticking gum on people's shoe lockers.
What on earth are you talking about? I haven't got a clue what that means.
Of course not. It was just a random example. What's wrong? Did I say something to offend you?
Not at all. Hey, let's just go already.
It might be Morgana's voice actress.
Sorry you got dragged into that.
I don't remember her name either. Because it sounded similar to Kisaragi from 13 Sentinels. So that's why I'm thinking it might be. Man, I'm forgetting all of their names today. Cassandra Lee Morris. Okay. Sometimes it's not so much about not looking up the voice actors and actresses. Sometimes I just forget names, but that really sounded like those two voice actresses. I could be wrong about that, but there was definitely some similarities in there. So friends of yours or don't worry about it. I mean, this I don't think would get me any points with her, so I'm going to say don't worry about it.
No, you shouldn't have to deal with that.
Oh.
Sorry.
One musical note, at least.
I should probably fill you in before you get the wrong idea about me. Let's go sit down. That girl in the black tights, we went to the same middle school. Back then, there was this boy on the basketball team who asked me out, and we started dating. But turns out, he was seeing her at the same time.
She blamed you for that?
She said I stole her boyfriend, even though I was a victim too. She blamed me because I was the manager of the basketball team. Isn't that just ridiculous? And after I became the track team manager here in high school, that set her off on me again.
Well, and on top of that, that was middle school. Like, dating in middle school is even less serious than it was in high school. I don't think anybody took it that seriously.
But really, all I want to do is support others so they can be the best they can be. Remember the gum on my locker? That was probably her doing. She's definitely the type to hold a grudge. Oh, those girls have way too much time on their hands. All they do is complain and gossip. Why don't they do something more productive? They're the ones who should get a lecture from Makoto. You're not putting enough thought into your future. Tell that to them, not me.
Hell yeah, I agree.
Oh, that reminds me. Sorry for what they said about you.
Oh, come on.
My boyfriend. Must have made you feel awkward, huh?
I'm honored. I don't mind. It might be a problem. It might be a problem. What if Mitsuru finds out? No, I'm honored.
Hey, you! How can you say that with a straight face? And how many other girls have you used that line on, huh?
Only you, so far. I do wonder if I should have said I don't mind. Might have gotten me some more. I don't know. Is it worth coming back and trying? I don't mind. It might be.
When it
Crap.
comes to relationships, you should never play with a woman's emotions.
True.
Oh, right. Make sure you don't tell Kaz or anyone else about the two-timing thing, okay? You're the only one I've told. Oh, also, I broke up with that two-timing jerk a long time ago. Just so you know.
Oh, really?
You might be thinking, so what, right? Yeah, what am I saying?
Yuko seems flustered for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like our relationship has grown. Now, I could be mistaken about this. In Persona 3 Portable, it didn't seem like I really had an option to choose who I was able to date, like I was in Persona 4 and 5. If I could choose, it did not make it very apparent to me when that choice happened. So I kind of ended up with everybody. In this playthrough, I am going to choose one, just because it feels more natural, I think. As funny as it can be to see the little scene whenever all the girls find out and all of that, it does detract a little bit, in my opinion, from the overall experience. And I feel like, I don't know, it just makes me feel better to think this is my legitimate playthrough. This is what I would do if I was in the main character's shoes and all of that. And if I was in his shoes, I would only choose one girl. So I don't know if I'm going to get that choice or not, because I didn't seem to get that in Persona 3 Portable. But we'll see. We'll see whenever we get to the end of one of these social links with the female, since all we have so far is Hidetoshi.
Wow, that dragged on. It's late. We should be getting home. I'll see you soon.
I will say, I really like Yuko's voice actress. She's doing a really good job with some of her inflections and making it entertaining. But I am going to try to go back and see if I Don't Mind gives me better.
Yamagishi-san, are you in there?
Yes, come in.
You know, I just had the realization. I think I got so distracted looking up all of the voice actors and actresses' names. Was that last night? I think it was last night. I think I got so distracted doing that during that cutscene that I forgot I planned to go back and try Kaz's other option. Or was it Chihiro? Crap, I don't remember now.
I think we should start heading to the command room and... Huh? You already finished unpacking? I was planning on helping you out later, too.
Well, I didn't have too much with me, so I finished a lot sooner than I expected.
Oh, are you good with computers by any chance? You think you could teach me? I'm really not good with stuff like that.
Sure, if you'd like me to.
Are you looking into something?
Yes. I figured I should know everyone's defining characteristics and whatnot to prepare for battle. I can't do any actual fighting, so I need to make myself useful.
Oh, I see. You're a really hard worker, Yamagishi-san. And you've got an amazing ability, too. Now that I think about it, everyone in this dorm is pretty amazing, huh? Sanada-senpai is hands down one of the strongest. And our leader has a power unlike anyone else's.
That's right.
I bet Kirijo-senpai is strong, too. And Junpei... well, he's... whatever. But what do I have?
That's
I'm
true.
only half the person everyone else here is. I couldn't even do anything the last full moon. Maybe I don't need to be here after all.
Don't talk like that.
Not true at all.
Huh?
I was told that a persona is the power of the soul, also known as your other self. That's why I think a person's personality and feelings are reflected in their persona. For example, Takeba-san, your persona has healing powers, right? That's because there's a kindness in you that no one else has.
Yeah.
I'm not kind at all.
Yukari?
I just don't want to see anyone go down or get hurt, that's all.
Don't you doubt yourself.
Come on. I think Ikutsuki-san's gonna be here soon. Oh, and you can just call me Yukari. I hope you like it here, Fuka.
I'm sure I will. Thank you, Yukari-chan.
All right, back
Sorry
up here
for calling
again.
you all again so soon, but I brought something special today.
I need to remember. I gotta go back. I gotta go back because I need to try to get. I need to try to maximize my day as much as possible.
Well, let me just show you before I get into explaining what it is. I'd like to provide you with some new equipment.
Ooh.
After spending quite some time in development, we're now ready for the battle testing phase.
Wait, so we're getting uniforms? Like fighting uniform? That didn't happen in the original game, did it? Because if so, that's pretty sick.
The shadows are getting stronger. You just barely won the last battle. We can only assume they'll grow even more powerful still. That's why you all need something more to stay in the fight. From now on, I want everyone to use these during your operations. Combat gear, complete with a matching armband. And
interesting.
Your new trump card in the battle against the shadows. Cartridges that enable the use of Theurgy.
Theurgy? That is definitely not something that I recognize. Trump card? Theurgy? What is Theurgy?
Theurgy means spiritual magic that could reach the gods in Greek. To put it simply, it synchronizes with the user's emotions, and when the right conditions are met, allows them to unleash an attack of immense power.
Oh, is this like the Showtime in Persona 5 Royal? Because if so, I'm very excited for this one.
Oh, you're talking about signature attacks. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for something like this. Okay, how does it work?
Are we gonna do
Well, about that. It's
like a combination of people, or just everybody gets their
I think
own?
it might be easier if you just try it out for yourselves.
You're asking a lot. All right. Is it dangerous? I'll ask if it's dangerous or not.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's been well tested and determined completely safe.
Who tested this for you? Like, we're the only Persona users you know. How did you determine that it was safe?
I'm sure you'll get a chance to see it in action as you continue your battles. Oh, there's a manual for it as well. Take a look at it if you feel the need. Well, I'm sure glad I made it in today. With Yamagishi-kun joining us, Kirijo-kun can go back to being a frontline fighter.
Yeah.
That means S.E.E.S is going to have a new lineup after today. And what better time than now to roll out this new weapon? Don't you agree?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, would you look at the time? I'd like to talk more about this, but I've been quite busy with the investigation into those large shadows. I think we're on the verge of a breakthrough, though, so I'll be sure to let you know what we find out soon. Okay, I'm leaving the rest to you, Kirijo-kun.
And there he goes.
I sort of thought this before, but he's rather laid back, isn't he?
More like careless.
It's fine. You should just give it a go like the chairman said.
In fact, since everyone's already here, now might be the best opportunity. Let's head into Tartarus and try out our new equipment. I've been wanting to get back into the swing of things anyway. And this will serve as a good test of our team lineup with Yamagishi as backup.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
I don't mind. Looking forward to this. Sounds like a pain. I'm looking forward to it.
Man, this trump card stuff is getting me so pumped up. I'm gonna be all like, take this, Super Ace Junpei attack! Or something like that.
I'm a little nervous since it's my first time, but I'll follow your lead.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go into Tartarus once everyone is geared up.
Understood.
Of course, this means that rewinding now is going to be even more painful to get through. Or just, not painful, but time-consuming. Oh. Nice. Let's go. I'm feeling this right now. This is sick. The slow motion walking is so cliche, but I love it every time.
This is awesome! We're like a super elite task force.
Dude, we look sick. Oh, I love this.
Come on, could you at least wear it like you're supposed to? Oh, but it does look like everyone's outfits are a bit different.
Each one is made to complement our physiques and fighting styles. And we're testing the prototype out on me. But it feels even better than it did before.
Well, thank you. I don't understand why Ikutsuki could not say that before. Just, oh yeah, we've tested it. Well, tell me how, please. Because you just saying you tested it does not exactly instill me with confidence. But knowing Akihiko tested it, that instills me with a bit more confidence.
It's very light and sturdy. I wonder if it's the same materials they use in the military, or maybe even the ones for spacesuits.
Seems like this armband isn't just for decoration either.
According to the manual, there are a bunch of different features built into it. For example, it can give you a readout of your vitals. What else? There's also a function that notifies you when you can use your theurgy?
How do you use it? What does that do? How do you use it, I wonder?
Sorry, it doesn't look like there's much information about that.
Damn it.
All I can tell is that you load the cartridge into your evoker to use it.
Then let's make that our objective for today. Make sure to stay alert, everyone. All right, Yamagishi. You're going to be our backup, just like I mentioned before. This time, I'll be joining the rest of you in battle.
I'm going too. I gotta make sure my skills are still sharp.
Me too.
All right. Then including our leader, that will be our team.
Wait, I wanna go too. I was so ready for this. You can't just put me on standby.
We can't go without our leader. You stay here and support Yamagishi.
Only you can do it, Junpei. You're our last line of defense. Gotta keep an ace in our reserve. All of them are just, you know, gassing him up a little bit. Only you can do it, Junpei.
Oh, really? When you put it that way, how can I refuse? Don't worry, Fuka. Nothing's getting past me.
Okay.
There he goes again. Fuka, if it gets too dangerous, just leave him behind. And don't be afraid to smack him if he tries anything funny.
Okay. Got it.
Huh? You get it?
Yamagishi,
Oh, that's
could you
fantastic.
scout the area and find a good floor for us to start on?
Okay. It seems different in here from before.
Well, that's nothing new, right?
No, not like that. It seems distorted. It's probably just temporary. I'll try and find a stable floor for us to start on.
Oh, so this is not going to be a full
You can tell that much already?
Tartarus exploration.
Wow, Fuka?
It could be because we didn't enter the usual way last time. Or because of those huge shadows. We have no idea what's gonna happen in here. Not that I'm complaining, though.
All right, let's go.
Oh, that new sword looks pretty cool. And this bow I got is really light and looks pretty easy to use. I can't wait to see it in action.
So we actually have new weapons?
So, the chairman got us all new weapons, too,
Ooh.
huh? Guess we should be thanking him.
Sweet.
He barely explained anything, though. Sometimes I can't tell if he's actually helpful or not.
All of this has been custom made for us. You can tell because of the S.E.E.S mark engraved on everything.
Nice.
As always, you're in command. And make sure to check the equipment before we get started.
Very nice. Sword, longbow, greatsword, and knuckles. But before we get to that, I need to rewind. Okay, I'm just gonna go back just to today after school, because I'm gonna try to talk to Yuko again and just see if I don't mind gives me a bit more. I might even try to change up my first answer as well, just to see if that changes anything. But it's gonna be a lot to sit through, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Okay, so this one I don't think is gonna give me any extra notes, but I figured I'd try. So instead of does this happen often, do you know who did it?
I have my suspicions, but I don't plan to confront her.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I was pissed off at first, but eventually I just got used to it.
Alright, so here we go. I don't mind.
Yeah, thanks.
Great. So I came all this way back. Didn't change a thing. Cool. Okay, so we're back here now. First and foremost, jump into our equipment. We have a new sword. So the S.E.E.S sword, 20 stronger. Very nice. Go with that. Kari, the S.E.E.S longbow. Sweet. So it's only 1 stronger, and it doesn't have rage anymore, but that 10 extra accuracy is going to be very useful, because she was missing quite a bit last time I was here. This is actually kind of tough, because yeah, it's 4 stronger, but it's also 3 less accurate, and it doesn't have the critical rate up. I honestly think Juzumara might be a better sword. I'm going to keep him with that. And then Akihiko gets the S.E.E.S knuckles. She's already got her S.E.E.S rapier. Looks like Yukari also has the winter garb. We'll check that out real quick. Okay, yeah, she's got her little sweater thing on, or not sweater, but that looks familiar. It's cute. But for now, we are definitely going to keep everybody in their S.E.E.S uniform because they look sick. Now, even though we're not doing a full exploration, I think I plan to go explore tomorrow, more than likely. So we'll go ahead and stack up on the personas that I want to use for tomorrow. First and foremost, we got Unicorn.
Is this acceptable? Very well. It's yours.
And we got Nigi Mitama.
May it be your inner strength.
Next up, Tom Lin.
Is this acceptable? Very well. It's yours.
Got Garulu.
You can't carry
Never
any
mind, that was it. So looking at the stats here, it does look like I might have over-leveled slightly, because most of the time whenever a new party member joins, they tend to be around the level that you should have been for the last fight. So I think 20 would have probably been about correct. And I did feel a bit powerful. I mean, they still hit hard, but yeah, our attacks were doing some decent damage to them. So, but I will say, I mean, even though I don't want to just blaze through everything and have no trouble whatsoever, I don't mind if we're just slightly over leveled, because I also don't want to lose several battles and get pissed off with that. So again, it's how I want to play. This is how I like to play, is to be a little slightly over leveled just so I'm prepared for it. But alright, Yukari.
Oh, by the way, do you know what those numbers on our new armbands mean? If it's the order we joined S.E.E.S, shouldn't yours and mine be reversed? Maybe it's kind of random. I mean, there's no number 2.
Wait, we have numbers? No number 2. Interesting. It's all you, dude. I'll hold things down here, so go give him hell. Mitsuru?
I can finally fight at your side now. On top of that, we have new battle gear and equipment. Hopefully you'll find me reliable.
Akihiko? Theurgy, was it? Looking forward to seeing how it works. That aside, let's handle this like we always do. It's Mitsuru's first real battle in a while, too. And Fuka.
I'll be here to provide backup from now on. When I'm geared up just like everyone else, it really gets me psyched up.
Sweet. Do we go in here?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll try to guide you to a more stable floor. I can't go with you, but I'll do my best to back you up from here.
Appreciate it.
Looks like we're here. Yamagishi, do you copy?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you picking up any shadows?
It looks like there's one close by. Be careful.
All right, let's head over there and feel things out.
Sweet. Oh, I can't wait to see what Theurgy looks like.
It's been a while since I felt this kind of tension.
Think you can keep up after all this time?
Honestly.
Believe me, I have no intention of falling behind.
Yeah, I bet she won't fall behind. She's too awesome.
You're approaching a shadow. Get ready for battle.
Sure thing.
I'm always ready.
Leader, are you ready?
I'm always ready too.
Then let's go.
Felt like she was actually answering me there. Let's do it.
I'll be able to see the enemy soon.
We have not faced these before. If I had to take a guess. Oh, sweet, we got a lot of information now. So they use Zyonga, Garula, Vazio, Magaru, and then those are the drop items. That's cool. We already have dealt with these. Switch over to Unicorn. I'm gonna try Bufu. Haha. Let's shift to Mitsuru. Nice. Let's see it.
I'm far more in my element. Let me show you that I haven't lost my touch.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Your Angel Senpai knocked one enemy down.
Akihiko, I'm counting on you.
Finish him off, Akihiko. Let's go. Damn it, I just realized I probably should have had Mitsuru attack last. So that way we could see her all-out attack animation.
Just like we planned.
Looks like everything went well.
Fuka, you were amazing. Great job. Thank you, Yukari-chan.
Yeah, seeing all of their abilities now really will start to help when we start to get to enemies that I have no idea about, because I'll be able to kind of judge based on what elements they're able to use.
Still send some enemies nearby. Keep an eye out if you decide to engage them.
Oh, we're engaging them, all right.
Hell yeah. Time to kick their ass. First, it's a treasure chest. With a snuff soul. Sweet. And I got a soul drop. This game's being too kind to me right now.
Do you see any shadows? They should be just ahead.
I
won't miss my chance. They won't know it hit them.
So these still weak to Bufu. These are weak to Zio. Yeah. Got to switch to Unicorn, but that's fine. Zio. And pass it to Mitsuru.
This will do the trick.
And
I'll show no mercy.
let's do it. All out attack time. Hell yeah.
Perfect coordination.
Oh my god. Kneel before me? This game just knew. This game knew. They knew when they were creating this. They knew what they were doing. You know exactly what you're doing. God, Mitsuru's so awesome.
By the way,
Well, combat uniform seems to be working out. What about that theurgy thing? Yamagishi, have you figured anything out on your end?
I'm sorry, it's still unclear. I am picking something up during battle, though.
I see.
There's no pressure. Just continue your observation.
Oh, hello.
Only one shadow left. You can do it.
Let's do this.
Last one. Don't hold back. And hopefully now we'll see what the theurgy is. Fierce Sutra. And a soul drop. Yeah.
Leader.
I was just checking to see what's over here.
There are still shadows on this floor. Please defeat them before moving on.
I know. Another treasure chest. Patra gem. Nice. Let's go.
Now's our chance.
Switch to Unicorn. Hit him with Bufu. Pass it to Mitsuru. Another Bufu. And Akihiko. Finish him off.
Good work, Akihiko.
does it look like we'll be needing a 10 count?
I no longer detect any shadows. All the ones on this floor have been defeated.
Hell yeah.
It's all coming back to me. It would be wise for me to keep battling.
Let's keep going then.
You've already found the stairs, right? Should we head there now?
Head for the stairs.
Hang on.
What?
I'm sensing something on the floor above us. Something strange.
Is it a mini boss so we can use theurgy on it?
Is it some kind of powerful shadow?
No, it feels similar to the distortion I felt earlier.
Roger. Let's move carefully and assess the situation when we get upstairs.
Understood. Don't call me Roger. Oh. What the hell is this?
Huh? What? Why is it all dark? Where did everyone go?
Please, everybody, just stay calm. It looks like you were all sent to different locations on this floor.
So they separated us by force.
There's danger lurking in this darkness. We need to regroup as soon as possible. Yamagishi, can you guide us?
This is kind of terrifying.
Why now? Fuko, where should I go if I want to?
Yukari-chan, look out!
Huh?
Uh-oh. You okay?
Leader, you're here!
Oh, God. I remember these things. These things are terrifying. Ow!
Not again.
Ow!
Everyone's always protecting me. I'm getting hurt because of it. What am I even doing?
Yukari-chan!
Fuka, I need you to back me up. We'll hold this thing off until everyone else gets here. Focus. One more.
Nice. Very nice.
Wait,
This is awesome. When emotions run high in battle, you or your party members will be able to activate Theurgy. Theurgy can be activated on your turn when your Theurgy gauge is at max. Unlike normal skills, they do not cost HP or SP. Press R2 to activate your Theurgy. Please note that it cannot be used while you are inflicted by a status ailment. Theurgy. Cyclone Arrow? Deals severe wind damage to one foe, ignoring resistance. Oh, after healing someone, her desire to prevent death strengthens. Sweet. Okay. I love this game. This game's amazing. Holy shit! Oh, that's sick!
Are you okay?
I'm better than okay, Yukari. That was awesome.
I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
Shut up, you're amazing. Good to see you're okay. What was that just now? Good to see you're okay.
Thanks, but you shouldn't be so reckless.
I was coming to help you.
Takeba, leader!
Looks like you both are okay.
Sorry I worried everyone.
It's all right. You did well in handling an unexpected situation.
Maybe we should consider starting over. Let's head back to the entrance for now.
Oh, I was hoping I'd get to see everybody's.
Good work out there, team.
I'm sorry. I should have been able to navigate better.
It was your first time. You did great for your first time. Maybe stop doubting yourselves.
I agree. I'm convinced that you're the one we need on support.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Fuka.
I didn't do anything. It was all you, Yukari-chan.
That special attack sure was cool though, Yuka-tan. How'd you do it?
How? I just focused really hard and thought to myself, I have to do whatever it takes. And
Nice.
while I was thinking that, I kind of felt something surging inside me.
The chairman did say the cartridge would synchronize with our emotions.
So if I had to guess, I guess everybody builds up the Theurgy gauge whenever they do certain actions, so hers is related to healing. Akihiko, I wouldn't doubt if his is related to physical attacks. Mitsuru, I'm not entirely sure, because we haven't really seen her fighting stuff. Junpei, I wouldn't be surprised if it's something like when he takes down a shadow, like something, because he is kind of a bit of an egotistical character, kind of. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's something like when he does something cool, like taking down a shadow, that's the moment that his fills up. That's just my guess based on all of that. I don't know if my character is going to get a Theurgy attack. I feel like he will, but the question is, does it change with every persona that I use? That's what I'm not sure about. Maybe they would only give me like a few different kinds. So like if my persona's main element is ice, I get an ice attack, or if it's fire, I get a fire attack. Physical, same thing. They might do something along those lines. Or it could just be I get a base one that does, I think it's almighty damage is what it is when it's not any element. But anyways, moving on.
Right.
Done theorizing for now.
I'm still not entirely sure how it works. From what I could tell, it reacted to Yukari-chan's strong emotions.
So this weapon gives the user strength beyond their limits when their emotions are heightened?
I don't really get it.
Nobody expected you to get it, Junpei.
But basically, if we're fired up enough, we can really pop off, right?
That's sure.
And thanks to you, Yukari-chan, we have a good idea of how it works. From now on, I should be able to tell when someone can use theirs.
It's all thanks to you, Kari. I'm dying to try for myself. I mean, I am, but let's praise Yukari a little bit since she's feeling so down on herself right now.
I didn't do much.
You killed that thing all by yourself. Shut up.
I just got lucky. I don't know much more than anyone else.
I'm the type of person, I'm very self-deprecating. Like, my humor is self-deprecating. I tend to not think too highly of myself. I'm just that type of person. But when people I know and care about are that way, I get very frustrated. 'Cause I'm just like, no, I'm friends with you. I know you for a reason. You're not whatever you think you are. You're not as bad as you think you are. It's just part of my personality. I always just get that feeling of like, no, shut up. You're amazing. Stop doubting yourself. It's kind of how I feel right now with Yukari.
I'll do more research into how the syncing with emotions works later. Everyone has different feelings when they're fighting, so the timing on when they can use these will probably be different too.
I'd like to give it a go myself, but we should call it a day for now.
Probably a good idea.
We can't overwork our leader, and we've got some time until the next full moon.
Please, overwork me. I don't feel overworked at all.
I'm a little worried about the change with the floors, though. What if something like that happens again?
We'll be ready for it.
Yes. If something has changed in the tower, we'll need to be extra careful when exploring from now on. In any case, we may have had some problems, but we learned a lot today. Not only did we get to test our new lineup and equipment, but we also got to see that we're all improving at a remarkable pace.
Aw, Kirijo-senpai! Quit buttering me up.
Junpei, she was not talking about you.
Just leave everything to Junpei Iori, the soon-to-be MVP.
Junpei, you didn't do anything. I mean, you were totally great at guarding Fuka today. 100%.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one to say this, but you literally didn't do anything today.
I swear, I feel like that's the third or fourth time in this Let's Play series that I have said something, and Yukari almost instantly says exactly what I was thinking. Yukari, we are one of the same mind. All allies can now use Theurgy. I wonder if it'll tell me somewhere, like in the menu, how I'm able to access it.